WIU has had to make some tough decisions since the state budget impasse began more than 3 years ago. Employees have been laid off and furloughed, and some academic programs have been cut or changed as the university has worked to overcome its financial difficulties. At the head of those controversial decisions has been President Jack Thomas. I spoke with him about the decisions that he and his team are making to keep the university operating.
Even during these very difficult times, no president has gone through these the challenges that we face here at Western, and I'm here to make sure that we do the things that are necessary to position Western Illinois University.
WIU President Jack Thomas saying he's committed to keeping the university financially solvent 18 months after the state budget impasse ended, even if that means making some unpopular decisions. Over the last year, Thomas has faced lots of criticism for decisions he and his administration have chosen to make to free up money for the university. He agreed to sit down with me to bring up some of the changes he calls necessary. Can you briefly take me back to how the Tri-States Public Radio decision was made to cut their funding, cut that state funding completely?
Well, as we stated some time ago, we're looking at everything. We looked at everything. No stone is unturned here at this institution. And we looked at everything. And that was one of the decisions that was made so that they'll be self-sufficient. Some programs have to be self-sufficient, and that was one of them. And I think we have moved on.
But I will say there are people who value Tri-States Public Radio as journalism here in this community, and you don't get a lot of that in smaller communities. Even you may be a listener, or
I'm a supporter.
Yeah,
financially.
Okay, so explain to the people who are listeners, who do give and donate. You just took away their funding, and it's uncertain whether or not how much longer they're going to be on the air. What would you say to them?
I'm a supporter, and I've been giving long before this, and I continue to give. And I believe in public radio. But there comes a time where you can't do everything. In a faculty senate vote held last March on whether faculty members had confidence in the administrative leadership at WIU, about 65% of faculty members who cast ballots said they had no confidence. Thomas says although decisions made by his administration are often not favored by many, he says major ones have to be made. We have turned the page, and we have moved on. We have to do what's best in the best interest of our students and this university. Anyone that's looking at this university for the years ahead, what would you tell them to keep them optimistic about Western Illinois University for the future? I will say, hold on. These are difficult times. Dr. Thomas is the 11th president of WIU. He took office in 2011. News 3 will continue to follow the latest developments at WIU as more decisions affecting the university's future continue to be made.